Guys, after today, I hope to have all the posts right around the perimeter of this yard, and any extra posts driven around the perimeter of at least the first field, the one with the yard in it. This morning I didn't film too much because it was very wet, but what I did was I went round the rest of the strainers and tied up another reel of wire. The extra tools that I used today compared to the previous video, I used a set of pliers to help tighten up the kinks or the twists in the wire, and I used a Phillips head screwdriver to wrap around the mesh to combine the two separate strands to keep them all together. It's all greased. Let's get to it. I don't think any more will fit in. That first gap is 11.4 meters. I want the posts to be 3 meters apart. What is 11.4 divided by 4?
The answer is 2.85.
There, you've heard it. 3 posts is 4 gaps. We need 4 gaps. 2.85. 3 posts. Boom. 1. 2.85, 2.85. 6 is 7. 5.7. 2. Let's reset it. 3. And I'm doing this because I'd only be twiddling my thumbs waiting on Adam otherwise. Stage is set. Let's get ready to hammer. What's that noise? What's that noise? We're going to start knocking posts. Time lapse. he goes, folks. All the posts are in. Guys, I was doing a time lapse and the battery ran out, and in all honesty, I wanted to get these posts in and I didn't get time to redo them. Let's have a look and I'll show you the work that we've done. We have started to put strainer posts around the perimeter of the land, and that'll be for the hot wire. We still have some 4-foot fencing posts left. It'll go in between the strainer posts around the perimeter. The top fence line we've run out, we'll probably just use them shorter ones down the far length to the top entrance. At least that's the plan anyway. See me wearing the sunglasses? Wasn't the look cool? It was, I left my safety glasses at home whenever I was driving them posts in. With the hammer coming down here, just I'm not comfortable with it with my eyes. You only have one set of eyes. You should look after them. Right, with the yard fenced in, we're putting the compost bins. It's a 33-foot space or 10 meters. I've put 3 posts in and I'm just going to run sheep wire temporarily because they're still going to be grazing this piece of ground here. Up here with the gates open, I want to have an energizer there that's going to power the electric fence, and it's going to be fixed because we're facing north. If you're standing up there looking at us, you're facing south for the solar. Look guys, this is the entrance and the fence up here. We have put this big strainer post in place because, in all honesty, I wasn't happy with how they looked, and I'm going to buy a big strainer post that'll join them two and strengthen them. And then we're still going to fill this low spot with rocks. I cut this hedge back. Let me show you for why. Added a strainer post, and the idea is that this strainer post here will line up with that, which is still a bit crooked. Them two are going to be recycled into firelighters, and I'm going to go down this with fencing. We have the posts in line right around the perimeter of the yard. For what will eventually become the compost heap, I have put in three 4-foot rounds, just ordinary fencing posts. I'm going to fence it off. It's not going to be under high tensile because of where the posts are. Is eventually I plan on putting a 2-meter strip of concrete, so it'll be 2 meters wide by 10 meters long, or I think it's like 4.5 cubic meters of concrete, or 500 quid's worth plus the VAT. Damn it. But it's going to be a permanent structure. It's going to be next to the garden, next to the yard, opposite the it's going to be shade, compost, garden, and accessible from both ends. And why am I making it 10 meters? Is because the idea is to be able to go in a skid steer, and I want a bucket which is about 5.5 foot wide. Again, I'm not 100% sure on that, but we can adjust inside. We can go in and turn the compost mechanically instead of with the shovel. We'll probably end up using the shovel anyway, but you have to allow for machinery, because I like machinery and I'm sure you do too. Oh, it brings me another to the point. Guys, I am humbled that you have taken the time to sit down and watch what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for views, although being a YouTuber you like to see the views, but that's not the reason why I'm actually doing it. It's to show my boys how this yard come to be and where it's all started from. And most likely is what's going to be the next video will be Jason. We're coming here, we're going to go around the perimeter, put up the fencing. The same day, if it all works out, we're going to do a bit of derail fencing along the front of the yard. We're going to hang the 2 gates, and we're going to make it all look pretty. But I'll probably keep it separate to the fencing, which will entertain you more. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the field. Good luck.